Hello, welcome back to Breakfast Daily on Citi TV. Now, the month of December starts with a very important day, World AIDS Day. Throughout the world, we observe December the 1st as the day where we create more awareness about the need for us to not forget that AIDS still exists, that HIV is still a major health concern, and that the best way to protect yourself, or one of the best ways, aside abstinence, is to use a condom if you are having sexual intercourse. Now, this is an informational and educational segment. We're here with Ebony Condom representative. Okay, introduce yourself, tell us your name and why we're talking to Ebony Condoms today.
My name is Salamatu Abdullahi. I'm the Senior Technical Advisor for Family Planning. I work with Total Family Health Organization.
Great.
Ebony Condoms is one of our brands, one of our family planning commodities. It is World AIDS Day.
Yes.
What actually comes to mind is sex. Sex, usually we do not discuss sex in the open like this. But then for awareness creation, for education, we have decided that through Ebony Condoms, we will be working with GAC, the Ghana AIDS Commission,
Great.
to create some awareness and also make some noise about our new premium condoms.
Okay.
All of us can attest to the fact that HIV prevalence rate is on a high. Currently, we have new infections, and it's quite alarming.
Give us a sense of some of the numbers. I mean, we've read recently
from 2017 all the way to 2021, the annual new infection rate is about 21,000.
Every year, new
annually.
people.
Oh.
And what is so alarming about this is that you have most of our adolescents and young women being like 20% of the 21,000 annual infection.
Wow.
So HIV is still around. It is important that we make some noise about it, let people know that it still exists and that people should avoid risky sexual behaviors. So we are concerned with the new infections. Yes.
What do you think people, there's this perception that people don't like to purchase condoms or to use condoms. In your experience and your work, is that the case? People are averse to it, and
Yes,
why? Even though they know it can protect them.
Yes, there's a lot of stigma when it comes to condom use. You will have a man walk into a pharmacy shop,
Yes.
and then he'll be like, oh, can you serve all the people? I have all the time. You, when you are done, just let me know. And then they purchase all the medications that you don't need, like vitamin C and all those things. They don't have the courage to say that I want to buy a condom.
Right.
But then I want to encourage people that if you walk in boldly to a pharmacy shop and say that I want to buy a condom, it means you are a responsible person. Your reproductive health is very dear to you. Your sexual health is very dear to you.
Yes.
So I think sex is physiological. You shouldn't be shy. Walking in to say I want a condom or I want to buy.
I honestly don't
a
understand
condom.
why people have a struggle with it. I don't.
I don't either.
Because, I mean, it's not as if you are coming to buy the condom, you appeared here by Immaculate Conception. Do you understand? Everybody knows that it's happening all the time and everywhere anyway.
Yeah.
You know, there's this tag that when you go in to buy a condom, you are a promiscuous person or you are engaged in some form of casual sex. So let me just use your platform to say that condom use is not only for casual sex. It's like one of even married couples use condom.
Yeah.
Yes, I was having some days back, I was having discussion with one of our colleagues who is married and then he uses condom. So he was telling me his family planning method as condom. And then there was another colleague who was like, wow, how can you be married and it means you are not enjoying. Condom is not for married people. So if you want to spice up your marriage, you want to spice up your sexual life, once in a while you need to try.
Okay, so when you say, I like it when you say spice up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like spices. Right? So,
You do.
Yeah, I do.
You like flavorful
no,
food.
I mean, you know how it is. You know, yeah. So, Salamatu, here's the thing. You've brought ebony condoms here.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we'll talk a little more about the HIV situation and all that, but with the ebony condoms, you have, these ones are flavored.
Yeah.
Okay, so that now goes into the area of the spicing that I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Why flavored condoms?
Okay, so we did not just sit in our office to come up with a new condom brand. This condoms that you see is actually consumer focused. There's a study behind it. There's a lot of research. We've had a lot of focus group discussion with all targets, adolescents, young people, grown-ups, married or married. What would you want to see in a condom? And then they mentioned these flavors. They don't want the boring type. They want a condom. So Ebony comes in 4 flavors.
Right.
So you have strawberry, you have vanilla, you have mint, and then you have chocolate. How do you want it? We don't want it so thick. It's supposed to be sleek, just like the thing itself.
So that you get the feeling.
So that you get the feeling.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Ebony Condoms is saying that enjoy sex, but then do it safely.
Okay.
Make it worth it without regrets. That's why we are saying it is pleasurable.
Okay. And again, we want to remind our viewers that this is for education. It's for reproductive and sexual health education, let's say. So for those of you who are wondering why we're discussing this at 9 o'clock in the morning, it's because we are educating the public about World AIDS Day,
Once we are talking
HIV.
about it, people are actually doing it, and they are
Well,
doing without a condom. So why are you doing that? It's-
So yeah, but
police here, get one.
so
Yeah.
but it's a discussion for
Yeah.
mature minds, and please, it's educational.
Get,
Okay, and
get one and use it.
as she mentioned, adolescents are actually, the numbers are rising.
Yeah.
The numbers of HIV infections, etc.
Because-
That's the worrying bit.
Because
Yes.
I
Of the
think
whole
because I
thing.
think that you can add your voice to this. I think that there's this mindset of invincibility
Yes.
of young people feeling that
Oh,
we are
it
young,
will catch
we are
you.
macho, nothing can be happening to us. You know.
So that's where our campaigns are targeting risky sexual behaviors. You hear people say that you can't have a candy in a wrapper.
yeah.
It doesn't taste like the real thing.
Yeah.
Or die be die.
Yeah.
Let me enjoy. Once I die, I die.
Yeah. Wow.
Like people
Yeah.
are so
Somebody-
risky
you
to
know-
the
you know the one
extent
I heard?
that
You know the
they
one I
don't
heard?
really look at the harm bit of it.
Yeah.
Let me just enjoy, even if it's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Let me just enjoy. And then there are people who genuinely do not know how to use condom.
Okay.
Okay.
So they will not use it at all.
Right.
And then there are others who also think that I'm in the act. My penis is erected. I'm now going to tear a condom, and it pushes the excitement away.
Does it really
and
though?
It depends
think
on
it's a
how you.
mindset.
It depends on how you go about it.
Yeah.
It can even be part of your foreplay. The lady can decide to wear the condom, and it's
Yeah.
still exciting. And I don't think excuse me to say, your penis will go flat and all that. So those are some of the reasons people do not want to.
Speaking of women, does
to-
Ebony have female condoms as well, or is it just for men?
No, this is just for men.
Okay.
But then we are promoting it as a female thing. So when you look at the logo, you can see
Yes.
it's the calf of a woman
Yes.
in there. So it's like doing it away.
Okay.
So we are encouraging women to also negotiate condom use with their spouse and their partners.
Okay.
Although it is a male condom, we are pushing women to make sure that at least they are able to negotiate. Can we use a condom? Don't you think it is? And then let me also mention that sometimes we think that, oh, she's a good girl.
Yeah.
He's a good man. Or any papa, HIV, STIs is not written on people's faces. Sometimes we trust too much, and then at the end we
There's
get
regret.
very regrets.
Yeah.
All right. Good
No,
advice. Okay.
no, I think so. And so before you leave us, show us the proper way to wear a condom.
Okay, so I'll use this my dummy here
Okay.
to demonstrate how to
Yeah.
wear a condom properly. So those are strawberry condom. You have to make sure that at least most of us do have sex in the dark. Most Ghanaians do have sex in the dark. I don't know whether we are shy, we don't want to see the lady's
what's
face.
that about?
But then you can decide that
You are serious.
if you want to put off the light.
So I want to wait. I'm asking Kopi. Why do most people have sex in the dark?
Perhaps it's a mood thing.
Mood.
It could be.
But when you're eating or watching, you say turn on the lights.
Yeah, you want to see what you're eating.
Hey, so you want to see.
So in this case,
So we want
what
to
you're eating.
encourage that once in a while,
Yeah.
just put on the light.
Yeah.
So since most of us
Or
do
just
have
a
sex
nice
in the
light
dark,
and then you can.
you have to make sure that you check the expiration dates or the expiry dates
Okay, very important.
before you put on the
so
light.
it actually expires.
Very important.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And then you tear. So there's a part that has the zigzag part, and then there's a part that is smooth.
Okay.
You do not tear the condom with your teeth.
Ah.
You do not tear with a sharp. You see, some of
All
our men,
those
when
things that
they
people have been doing.
they are in a hurry,
Yeah.
that let me just tear, and then if you are not careful, you will bite into the condom.
Yeah.
And then it will
Okay.
be like, oh, I used the condom. Why are you telling me you are
Yeah.
pregnant and all
Yeah.
that? There will be some
Yeah.
leakage somewhere.
People have been
Wow.
You
biting
also
condoms.
have to make sure that you press it to make sure that there's a good seal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of puffy.
Okay.
So there's a good seal.
to
It's
be
not
puffy.
broken anywhere.
Okay.
All right.
If you are in a dark, it is easier. Sometimes we struggle to tear across the smooth parts. No, you usually tear at the zigzag
on the
part. It's much
ridges,
easier
yeah.
Okay.
to tear. So you see, it's easy.
Okay. Okay.
And then
All right. So the color is red. Is
there's-
that because
there's-
it's strawberry?
Yes, and it smells so good.
Ah.
Does
Yes.
it smell that good? Let me see.
smells very good.
The way you're trying to tell
Let's
us that.
see.
Smells so
It
good.
doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
It has a very good smell.
Oh.
It's inviting.
This smells so good. So when you bring it out, this is like a feeding bottle.
Okay.
So you just hold on. So condoms, you see that most of our men do put on condom with just one arm. With just that. You can see that probably they are holding on to the lady, maybe the breast, and then they are using this to hold. It's not
okay.
appropriate. You're
This
supposed to wear condom
My
on an
truth is-
erect penis with both hands.
Okay. So the emphasis on both hands. The penis must be erect. Shouldn't be
Erect.
flaccid.
No, not
Okay.
at all. So you hold on to the tip this way to make sure that it is airtight.
Okay.
What happens is that if you do not hold on to the tip and then the man thrusts in and out, it becomes, there's no space for the, after ejaculation, there's no space for the semen to collect.
Okay.
So you make sure you block this place and then you roll it down
Okay.
all the way to the base.
Okay.
Okay.
Where you have the scrotum all the way to the base. If you wear it properly and you lift your hand, you see that there's some
should do-
space.
yeah.
Yes.
So that
In
it
here.
allows for the ejaculate to sit.
Yes. So once you thrust in and out, the semen will collect here.
Okay.
But then when it's flat, you see pressure will build in there, and then
it
it
can
can
burst.
tear.
What if the semen that is ejaculated is a lot?
It will still
Can it
collect.
still collect in
It
there?
can still collect.
Like
This
it
is a
will
very big
stretch?
penis, even if you have small. It should be able to collect.
Okay.
But
The most important thing is that you leave the
Yes.
space.
Kokwi,
Yes.
the most starved man who hasn't had sex in a long time and his tank is full. It's about a teaspoon or
Exactly.
a teaspoonful. That's
Exactly.
all you produce anyway.
Exactly.
So it's enough.
So
It's
if you
enough.
haven't had sex for 7 years and it doesn't mean
Still-
like you produce
still,
1
it's-
liter, so the whole thing becomes full.
It was still accommodated.
It will still accommodate it.
Okay.
And then this one we are done. Once you thrust in and out and you ejaculate,
yeah.
make sure you come out when the
Before-
penis is still erect.
Okay.
You see some of our men, once they ejaculate, they still lie flat on the women and they don't want to come out. What happens is that when you ejaculate, the size of the penis reduces.
Yes.
When it
allows
reduces, this is
room
what
to
will
come
happen,
around.
and then there will be spillage. So you see, we are not wearing condoms properly, especially when we are
But
done
wait,
ejaculating. When there's
Samantha, I don't agree with you fully. In the sense that the women often say, oh, why are you in a hurry to go? Relax, just stay with me. So it's like,
so you can still take
it's a
it
problem.
out, and then you come back and then cuddle the woman and still continue. It's not like once you pull out, you're sleeping or something.
Okay.
So as one key thing to remember when you are done ejaculating, just make sure that it's not flat.
Okay.
Because when you are flat on the woman, the size of the penis reduces. It won't tear, but then there will be spillage because it becomes shorter.
Okay.
Okay.
Great
When you are
education,
done, if you have a tissue, you will just take it out,
Right.
and then you tie. You don't put it in as much as we want to prevent unintended pregnancies, we want to prevent STIs, including HIV. We also want to think about our environment.
Right.
It gets into the closet, it's likely to get into our waters, water body disease, and
So you
all
shouldn't
that.
flush them.
You shouldn't flash them, but usually that's what we do. So you tie nicely, put it in the tissue, and then in a bin where kids will not have access to.
That's why.
Because you can, we've
to
had
go and
incidents
play
where
with it.
kids have gone for
Yeah.
used condoms and then they've have
Yeah.
oral trash and all
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
So where kids will not have
a way.
access to. So the STIs that you are preventing, there are some that you can get it
Get
through
orally.
orally. So we need to be careful how we
So-
discuss.
okay.
How we
Where do people-
discard this.
Get some of this.
Ebony condoms, we are all over Ghana. We
Okay.
have distribution channels all over Ghana.
Okay.
Pharmacy shops. So we've taken into consideration those who are shy and cannot go to the pharmacy shops to buy. So when you get to the pharmacy, when you get to the supermarket, Ebony condoms is available. Fuel station,
Okay.
Ebony condom is available. Online, you can order.
All right.
We are also thinking of coming up with self-dispensing machines where
Okay.
you can just go
Okay.
close to ATMs. Then it
Yeah.
will be like, well, I'm withdrawing money, but then you'll be
You're
able
also withdrawing.
your condom. So we are everywhere.
What's
Pharmacy.
the average retail price of a pack? And it comes like this.
It comes like this.
Okay.
So when you take a pack like this, you have 3 condoms in
Okay.
there.
And
how-
much?
5 cedis.
For the
It's
pack?
highly subsidized.
Okay.
Wow.
5
That's
cedis.
actually
So you
very
get
good.
to enjoy sex
Okay. And
At a
say and
rate
be
and
safe.
and be
Protect
safe.
yourself and your partner.
at a rate
five
of
cedis.
5 cedis.
Wow.
3 ejaculations for 5 cities.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Salamatu,
yeah.
This has been very educational.
thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much, Salamatu. We
I-
appreciate this.
I think we really need to push hard on the fight against
HIV infections and
spread, because we did make a lot of strides in the early 2000s and so on, but it looks like we've let all those advantages that we gained, go to slip, and we're really struggling now.
Yeah. You have more than 300,000 people living with HIV
Wow.
currently in Ghana.
Wow.
And every year we keep having 21,000
Added
new
to that number.
infections.
Added to that.
My greatest worry is with the young girls and the adolescents.
Yeah.
All of us are pretending like
Yeah.
adolescents are not having sex.
Yeah.
They are.
They are having sex. Those who cannot abstain,
Yeah.
let's do the harm reduction bit of it by teaching them to have sex
Safely.
very
Safely.
All right.
Thank you so much,
So
Salamatu.
much.
This
Thank
is
you
great.
so much.
All right,
Yeah.
Ebony Condoms. We've got great education this
Yeah.
morning. On
By the
that.
way, say hello to all the people at TFHO.
So I would like to say hello to all our hardworking staff at TFHO, the marketing department, sales, business development, the executive director, and all the senior management team
Awesome.
for making this
All
possible.
right.
Thank
Fantastic.
you.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. Well, it's been a great conversation, and are you going to take some?
Yeah, well, yes. Why not? Yes, we will.
those are
We
free.
will take
Me,
some.
I've already.
You've already taken some.
Yeah, my hands out.
No problem.
Yeah.
We'll do that, and
Yeah.
we'll share them with people
Those who are talking in
need
my
them.
ear and asking for things,
We'll bring you
Relax,
some.
relax,
Okay.
Relax.
All right. Now, speaking of enjoyment,
Yeah.
24th of December, it's all about
It's
the
happening.
situation.
Yeah.
Now, you already know we've done this for a couple of years. If you've missed out the previous couple of years we've done situation, do not miss out on the 2022 edition. Trust me, it is going to be super.
Yeah.
Okay? Situation is the all-white party that you don't want to miss. It's on Christmas Eve. Come out, come with your friends, book your tables. We've got packages for everyone, whether it's platinum, gold, silver. Come, book, have fun, listen to music, eat, drink, celebrate Christmas in style. And more importantly, get your white outfits ready.
Yep.
Okay? Situation, 24th December,
It's
right?
It's happening.
Now-
all right. So call the number.
Yes.
All right. The number you to call 0205 973 973. Dial now. All this thing of wait, we let the time
Last
pass,
minutes.
we'll get there last minute. Look, if it's full, it's full. That's the reality.
Yeah.
There are only a certain number
It's limited
of tables.
seating. Yeah.
So when it's full, it's full. All right. So call that number. You can also call 0558 973 973.
That's right. And
Well,
you might get an ebony condom when you come. So
Hey,
you never know.
yeah.
Who knows?
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Let's take a look at some idea of what's going to happen at Situation.